What's good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about generational music runs. So if you don't really know what a generational music run is, it's basically when an artist for like a certain amount of years just cannot miss, like they are not missing, basically just dropping heaters for a long period of time. And I've been really started thinking about it because there's so many that you could talk about in history, but I think I have roughly about 12 different music runs that I wanted to personally talk about for this video. So yeah, let's get straight into it. But before I do, if you guys want to help support the channel, I'm trying to get to 1K by the end of the year, and I'll be greatly appreciated. And this is a new style of video that I've done, that please help by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and commenting maybe other generation runs that I'm not talking about in this video. And also, I do a lot of variety content. Like one day I might pop out with a gaming video, I might pop out with a music video, I might pop out with an NBA video. I really do everything on here, so if you want to stick by, then you know what to do. So yeah, let's get straight into the first person. So the person who really got me thinking about this is Roddy Ricch.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box.
Because Roddy Ricch in 2019 to 2021 was insane. Bro did not miss. He dropped one of my favorite albums of all time. Please excuse me for being antisocial. This album carried me through the pandemic. This album is bangers, nothing but heaters on this. And even his feature run, he did Rockstar, the Lemonade remix. Like, this dude did not miss, man. I do not know what happened to Roddy, man. And he was one of my favorite artists at the time. I thought he was next up. I thought he was gonna be up there, but that nigga just started dropping some mid. But I can't even lie, as a fan, I like Live Life Fast. It was cool, but compared to that masterpiece, it was pretty mid. But his generational run in 2019, 2020, it'll hold a place in my heart. Another person who had a great run in that time was DaBaby.
I needed some shit with some bop in. Let's go. I flew past the whip with that blunt in my mouth, watched it swerving.
DaBaby in 2019, 2020 legit did not miss. Every song he was a hit. It was a banger. It was on the radio. And then bro just started saying homophobic stuff at concerts and just started using the same flow for like 4 years, and then completely fell off the face of the earth. Like, no one's checking on DaBaby, but his run in 2019, 2020 was insane. The bangers he had, bro was dropping straight heaters. And then another fall off situation, man. But hey, if he comes up with a different flow, maybe he can come back. Another generational run that we have to talk about is 6ix9ine. Even though everyone hates him, and I can say he's a clown, he's a clown show, bro's run was insane. Like, bro literally was dropping hit after hit for a whole year. Then he went to jail, snitched, and his whole career went downhill from there. But you cannot lie, the hits that he was dropping back then were fire. You cannot, if you didn't even deny, because I know damn well you was slapping that shit back in the day when he wasn't a snitch, and that's a straight up facts. Even though he did some questionable stuff before that, we probably should have even gave him a platform in the first place. But we'll move on. Another generation one I have to talk about, one of my favorite artists of all time, Juice WRLD.
When I'm in town, parties going down. Shoot 'em down.
You have to really think about it. This run I'm talking about probably from around 2018 with the start of Goodbye Good Riddance all the way to probably when he passed away. This nigga did not miss, because you gotta think about it. Even the shit that's unreleased was shit he was recording in 2018, 2019, and that shit is gas. And I hate the narrative that he just only makes emo music. Go listen to his unreleased. That shit is gas. Go listen to Death Race for Love, and you will change your whole opinion on what I'm thinking about. But everyone thinks about Lucid Dreams, I still see your shadows in my room, and think that that's all he talks about. No, stop it. Give Juice his respect. He's one of the most talented artists of all time, and I stamp that. But now talking about my favorite artist of all time, I can't go without talking about Michael Jackson. The greatest artist of all time, any genre. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what the Swifties say. I don't care what the Aubrey Angels say. Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time, the biggest artist of all time. No one will ever be big like him. But in my opinion, bro dropped 5 masterpiece albums in a row. 5 in a row. Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, History. Bro dropped straight heaters, and I think that Michael Jackson has the best catalog. If you add in the Jackson 5, the Jackson albums, this nigga got hits for days. This nigga could go verses for anyone and maybe even smoke anyone in a verses, which is actually crazy. Another person that people say has one of the best catalogs or even the best discography of all time is Kanye.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace.
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% blunt. I put him on this list, but I have not listened to the albums that people are saying are the classics.
Hell no. This is a sick Negro.
Which I know is crazy, but I'm not a casual. I know the songs, but I just haven't gone through it all the way. I will eventually will get to it, because I know Kanye is one of the greatest artists. I gotta be well versed in my musical game if I want to talk about music. But people basically say this nigga dropped like 8 classics in a row, bro. Like College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreak, Yeezus, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Life of Pablo, Donda, Yay, Watch the Throne in there too, Kids See Ghosts. A lot of classic albums that nigga has made, and it's just crazy, man. Even though now he loves Hitler, we can still acknowledge that he was a great musical artist with also acknowledging that man liked Hitler. Another artist that really brings up into this conversation of generational run is Fetty Wap in 2015.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door.
Oh my god, if you were not there in 2015, this nigga was running the world, dropping hit after hit after hit after hit. This nigga was dropping #1 singles every time he dropped. Every time he dropped a song, it was a #1 single. Like, I don't know how that's even possible. I don't even know if that can happen again. And this nigga was almost surpassing Drake in 2015, and then he just fell off. But hey, those 2015 days of listening to Fetty Wap with my brother, very, very nostalgic days. So those songs are always gonna have a place in my heart. Those are still classic songs to this day. And I feel like he gets very disrespected because people remember Trap Queen and stuff like that, but don't really understand the magnitude of how big this dude was, pause, in 2015. Like, it was crazy. Another person who had a crazy run, this is early in the 2000s, we going way back, is T-Pain, man.
Oh, baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink.
Have you seen that video online where literally every song that was getting nominated for Song of the Year had T-Pain on it? This nigga was dropping solo hits and also dropping hits with other people like it was candy. He was handing hits out like candy in the early 2000s. You can literally go through his catalog and find so many classic hits that T-Pain has in that early 2000s era. Like, that man was not missing. I don't know what he had in the studio, but that auto-tune was going crazy. A lot of bangers, a lot of classics. Now, I wanted to end off this video with mentioning some recent generational ones that I personally think, or think that they can continue, or I think that they're just very, very noteworthy. One right now, which is also another one which I was very surprised one, is Lil Yachty.
It's a cold Sunday to complain, I hold it in until it rains.
Lil Yachty went from, I barely even listened to this nigga's music at all. I barely listened to Lil Yachty at all. But then Bo dropped that Let's Start Here album, which is a great album, by the way. And then Bo just went on a crazy run. He's still going on the run right now. This dude is dropping banger single all 2023, and now 2024 dropped a Cold Sunday, which is one of my favorite songs of the year so far. I don't understand what got into Lil Yachty after Poland. Bo's just been going crazy, and I'm glad to see it because I'm not gonna lie, I really was not that big of a Yachty fan, but this last year he's definitely gone into one of my top favorite artists of these past few years. Another one, even though this isn't really an artist, I still wanted to bring him up, Metro Boomin.
Yeah, drinking dope turned me to a superhero, yeah.
Has just been on a crazy run, and he's just about to drop that album he has with Future very, very soon. It's probably gonna come out before I drop this video, so I'll put in right here if the album was good or not, because I'm definitely gonna check it out. I used to not really even care about Metro Boomin. Honestly, I thought that he was a rapper, and I was like, I'm not trying to listen to no Metro Boomin album. I don't know who he is. Then, once I really started getting well versed in the music, and I actually checked out his albums, I'm like, bro, this production, this curation, he's basically DJ Khaled on steroids. He's way better than DJ Khaled, getting way better artists to do way better performances on his album, and I was locked in. I'm like, after Heroes and Villains, after I listened to that album, masterpiece, by the way, I'm like, okay, this dude's been on Generation Run. Then he dropped the Spider-Man soundtrack. Now he's about to drop more stuff. I gotta give him his props. Another person I gotta give his props is Tory Lanez, but specifically when he's in his 80s bag on Alone at Prom. That is one of my favorite albums of all time, and I don't think it gets enough credit of how good that album is. And then the deluxe was amazing as well. Hopefully he dropped another one whenever he gets out of jail, because I think Bo's gonna be in there for a long time. But hopefully he could come out and drop some more 80s bangers. And the last one I gotta put right here, even though I'm personally not the biggest fan, I still gotta put him in here. I gotta put Playboi Carti in here.
Yeah, you came back and you fell.
Bro's run right now is pretty insane. I'm not the biggest Carti fan. I'm not a Carti glazer, dick sucker.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Wow, whoa. That was crazy, Paul. I'm not the crazy Carti fan, but I can't lie. He's been dropping some good music over the past few months. Hopefully, by this time this video comes out, he actually has his album come out, the music album or whatever. But hey, Carti's been going crazy, especially on features on Carnival, Popular, Fiend. Like, Bro's been going insane. So I have to give him a shout out in this video. And yeah, so that's the end of this video, talking about some generational musical ones. I don't know how good this video is gonna do, or this is a new style. I never really do a commentary video like this. I usually just do it on my headset or something with video playing in the background. So I hope you guys actually enjoyed this type of video, because I like talking about music. So if there's anything else you guys would want to say, or let me know any other generational runs in the comments, and I can maybe make a part 2 of artists that I think that probably should have been here. Maybe a Drake run, or a Travis Scott, or I don't know, or even any artist that's not even of this generation right now. It could be an older artist, like I put Michael Jackson in the beginning and T-Pain. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys do, I will be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll be doing a lot of variety content over here. If you enjoy that, then you know what to do. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.